Hello everyone, hope you're all doing really well, and I hope you're all really enjoying the new season that has dropped, the Season of the Arrivals. Season 11 in Destiny 2, and of course at the beginning of each season we always have a new artifact. So the glum side of it is that we power down a little bit, but the good side of it is we get more goodies to have a little look at. So what we'll do in this video is go over how you acquire the artifact, what it takes to power it up, and then we'll go through all the mods that are available on it too, so you can see what goodies we've got to offer this month. Season. Rightwards, onwards, yeswards. Getting the artifact is impossible to miss because it's the opening mission of the Season of the Arrivals, where you go to this really groovy little tree which is in the cradle on Io. Bit of interesting fact, we're sitting directly under the pyramid ship here. Ooh, there it is, quite spooky. So yes, once you complete this mission and killed all the sphaloting eyes, you will see Eris, and then you'll get the artifact, and that's it. It's that simple. And before we jump in and take a little look at the artifact itself, I just wondered to ask if you'd like to join my little sausage community. We all have a nice laugh, enjoy playing Destiny, and you'll get loads of my videos dropped nice and fresh on your lap as soon as they are created. So hit that subscribe button in order to get involved. Right then, on to the artifact. So the artifact has this big bank of mods here for you to choose from. Now, of these mods, you can only have 12 active at any one time, and each column is unlocked by having a certain amount of mods active on the board. So, for example, this first column here is already active. We don't need any previously active mods. The second column, you need to have one active mod activated, and then that will, one active mod activated, you know what I mean? And that means that you can pick anything from this row. The third row, you need 4 previously activated mods, and this is the Glimmer row. This fourth row requires 7 unlocks, and the last row requires 10 unlocks. And you can see here, this is the XP that is needed to get it up to the next level to unlock another unlock. There's loads of unlocking and umbral engrams in this one. So how do you do that? Well, that's just by cashing in bounties and playing the game. Little tip for you though, if you are cashing in bounties, make sure you've got a ghost that's got guiding light equipped, like this one I have here, because then every time you get XP gains, it goes up by 10%. So that's well worth having in most of the time while you're powering up your artifact. So let's go over what champion mods we've got attached to what class of weapon. You can see we've got the anti-barrier rounds. Now that's attached to an auto rifle, so you need to equip that to take the anti-barrier chaps down. Your overload rounds, that's going to be attached to your sidearm and also to your hand cannon. Plus, overload is also attached to the bows. So that's quite, well, it's nice and different, I suppose, instead of swords this time around. And finally, the Unstoppable, for the Unstoppable champions, it's on hand cannon, and interestingly, it's on pulse rifles as well this time around. So, looks like pulses are getting a bit of love this season. Okay, so we go to the second column here, and there's a lot of pulse rifle stuff here as well. You've got enhanced pulse rifle loader, that's for 1 energy cost. You've got enhanced unflinching rifle aim, that's at 1 energy cost too, and scatter projectile targeting, that's at 1 energy cost as well, which of course is accommodated within the pulse rifle milieu. You've also got sword scavenger, which is extra bonus reserves when you pick up ammo for your swords, that's 1 energy cost, and we also have the enhanced bow loader, so you can knock your arrow much quicker. Nice. Going into the third column, the least interesting column in my mind really, because all it is about getting Glimmer. But we always need Glimmer, so, you know, wherever you want to get that for, you get Glimmer for taking out Taken to the pictures. You've also got automatic prize, that's Glimmer for auto rifles, submachine guns, sidearms and hand cannons, swords, and also Taken combatants as well. So there you go, that's that. Now we're getting to the interesting stuff, the fourth column. Now then, this is where the charged with light mechanics that's coming into play. So this one is called Counter Charge. This costs 3 energy to warp into your armor. Now then, it says become charged with light whenever you or a member of your fire team staggers or disrupts a champion, or barrier pierces a champion's barrier. So that's pretty good, and that means that it's not just you but the members of your fire team as well. So you're going to be having lots of lots of charges of light with doing that. Excuse me, I've got an itchy ear. Now this one did cause me a minor bit of consternation earlier, because I thought they'd made a bugger up, because it says unstoppable pulse rifle there, which is, you know, staggering unshielded combatants. You know, it's unstoppable. And I thought, well, hang on, we've already got that there. But there's a difference, and it's a big difference, because this pulse rifle mod here just goes in the actual weapon itself. Now obviously you can only install that in legendaries, but this here is an armor mod, so you can install the unstoppable capability onto your armor, and then that will apply to your exotic pulse rifles. Ooh, that's really cool. So that means you can have your Outbreak perfected as a staggering for unstoppable champions, or even your Graviton Lance. Lovely stuff, eh? So I thought that was pretty cool in the end. Marvellous idea. And that is a 2 energy cost. You can stick Overload Disruption on your grenades here with Overload Grenades. The Breach Resonator, now this grants melee and grenade energy on final blows with barrier piercing weapons, or when a member of your fire team shuts down a barrier champion's ability. That's quite nice, because you're going to be getting lots of grenade energy, and you know sometimes certain things are dependent on grenades. You might be doing some kind of task or exotic quest step. You never know. Very handy to have. And then we've also got unstoppable ability, which can be applied to your solar melee abilities. Okay, and our final most expensive column, and remember you can only choose 2 out of this column. So you've got Oppressive Darkness here. Causing damage with a void grenade adds a weaken effect to combatants. That's nice. Solar Plexus, increase damage of all solar melee abilities and gain super energy from performing finishers with the solar subclass equipped. Heavy finishers, so it just drops heavy ammo when you finish. Volatile Conduction grants bonus arc super damage if cast while critically wounded, and it lasts until the end of the super activation. So if you're in the shtuck and you see your health down, pop your arc super and it'll be more powerful until the entire super is up. That could be very handy too. And then finally we've got Guardian Angel. 3 energy cost for this one. Grants a chance to generate healing orbs for you on Scout Rifle, Sniper Rifle, Bow and Linear Fusion Rifle Precision Final Blows. Crikey. So Precision Final Blow will create a healing orb just for you. It doesn't look like it works for your fire team. Now, if you're unsure of how the unstoppable barrier and overload champions are dealt with, I've got a video here that explains exactly how that works. It was taken from last season, but the mechanic is exactly the same. And also, if you're having trouble with your umbral engrams, don't go and see the doctor, go and see my video instead, because I've also done another one here about how that new system works with the prismatic recaster, or is it a stratocaster? Can't remember. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Drop me a like if you want to, and I'll see you in the next vid.